Have you ever wondered how engineers can fit a lot of stuff into such tiny spaces? Or how they can make sure robots find the best way to travel? Well, today we're going to talk about a fascinating math concept that I find pretty interesting myself, which is called the Hilbert Curve, and how it can help engineers solve some pretty cool problems in the real world. So, first, let's talk about what a Hilbert curve actually is. So, imagine you have a square grid and you want to fill the square grid with a line. But instead of just drawing a simple line, you want the line to be able to cover every single part of the grid. So this is where the Hilbert curve comes in. It's a space-filling fractal, which basically means that it's a curve that, as it repeats, it can fill this whole space in a very organized way. It's basically like a pattern, and it keeps growing, and it gets more complex the more times you repeat it. So why do engineers love this curve? Well, one of the things engineers often do is they're going to try to fit a lot of stuff into tiny spaces. For example, your phone, your computer, and their memory storage. So engineers need to figure out how to store a lot of data into these tiny spaces, and the Hilbert curve, it practically organizes this data in a way where it uses every single bit of space without wasting any of it. So another place the Hilbert curve is useful is in robotics. When robots need to move from one spot to another, we want to guarantee that they use the most efficient path there is. So instead of taking long, random routes, engineers can use the Hilbert curve to create short, efficient paths. This can guarantee that the robot uses less energy since it's using the fastest way possible. So now it's your turn. If you want to draw the Hilbert curve yourself, it's really not as complicated as it may seem. You basically get a square with the bottom line missing and put 4 of it in a grid. You turn the bottom 2 towards itself. And there you go. You have the second sequence of the pattern. And you do this again and again and again, as you can see, and there you go, you have the pattern. So, as you can see, the Hilbert curve isn't just a cool math concept. It's a really important tool for engineers who need to solve problems in the real world, like, as I mentioned, optimizing space, improving robots, and designing better antennas. Who knew a simple curve could do all that? So, next time you see a robot or you use your Wi-Fi, just remember the magic of the Hilbert curve. It might be helping things work more smoothly behind the scenes. Thank you for watching, and if you want to learn more about how math and engineering shape the world around you, stay curious and keep exploring.